Hello, football fans, and welcome to Waco ISD Stadium for another night of exciting Texas high school football. Tonight, it's homecoming for the University Trojans as they host the Joshua Owls. I'm Lark Smith here to describe the action here on Waco ISD TV. These two teams are a couple of programs that are searching for a win. Joshua comes in with a record of 1-5 on the year. They are 0-3 in District 5, 5A Division 2, while the University Trojans are 1-3 on the year and 0-2 on the season. Gary Robinson is the head coach of the Joshua Owls. As you see, the University Trojans make it onto the field in their purple jerseys and black pants. Joshua Owls have already made their way to their sideline across the way. As I mentioned, Gary Robinson, the head coach of the Joshua Owls. His third season at Joshua, a record of 4 wins and 22 losses so far there. 9 total years as a head coach of football in the state of Texas. He's gone 45-52 in those 9 years with 6 trips to the playoffs, but just 1 district title in those 9 years. He spent 1 year at Poteet where he went 5-6. From 2012 to 2016, he was at Crum where he had a 36-24 record, then moved over to Joshua. Joshua, meanwhile, has been playing football since 1936. A record of 243 wins, 505 losses, 16 ties since 1936. They've been to the postseason just 3 times and have won 3 district titles. The last district title, though, came back in 1981. They have had 10 winless seasons since 1936, and a loss tonight will give them 24 consecutive losing seasons from beginning in 1997 to now. So they're looking for a win to try to keep that or try to end that streak if they can. The junior ROTC has presented the colors at midfield. Let's join stadium announcer George Snookhouse for our pregame activities.
University High School playing the national anthem.
Homestanding University Trojans are under the direction of 4th-year head coach Rodney Smith, a record of 8 wins and 26 losses since he took over the football team. He was a highly successful basketball coach for the Trojans prior to taking over the football fortunes. Matter of fact, in his second season, he stopped a 48 consecutive loss streak for the Trojan football team that went from 2013 to 2018. But the Trojans are looking for their first district title since 1996, back when a fellow by the name of LaDainian Tomlinson was playing around here. University High School's been playing football since 1959, 272 wins, 439 losses, and 19 ties in that time period. They have been to the playoffs 10 times, have won 3 district titles since 1959, but no state championships. Meeting at midfield between the head coaches, Gary Robinson facing you, and With his back to you is Rodney Smith. Also there is the athletic director for Waco ISD, Mr. Ed Love, meeting with our officials for tonight's game. Our officials are out of the Waco chapter. Our referee tonight is Tom Downey. Our umpire is Brad Bush. The head linesman is John Waxman. Weedy Harris is the line judge. The back judge is Justin Goolsby. The side judge is Colin Crescent. And the field judge is Tremaine Williams. Larry Weeks is the supervisor of officials here, always at Waco ISD Stadium. Not certain why our coaches have been called to midfield by the Waco ISD athletic director. They are not doing the coin toss. So it appears we may have some sort of delay in getting this game started. To begin this season, Joshua had 23 returning lettermen after losing 22 from the year before. Of those returning lettermen, you had 9 returners on offense and 8 returners on defense. But a year ago, that team went 1-9 and 1-7 in their district play. They're averaging only 22 points a game and giving up about 49 points a game. University Trojans, meanwhile, from last year's team, returning just 10 lettermen, losing 18 from a year ago. Out of those returners, only 3 on offense and 2 on defense from a team that went 4-6 and 2-6 in district play. They are averaging just 18 points a game and giving up 45 points per game. Again, it appears we're going to have some sort of delay here, as Ed Love is the athletic director for Waco ISD, is at midfield with the 2 head coaches. You got a couple of ball clubs rocking on ready. This has already been a very strange high school football season in Texas due to COVID-19 restrictions. There are just 2 other games in the district tonight. Burleson playing at Arlington Seguin and Cleburne playing at Everman. There was a game scheduled between Aledo and Timberview, but that game has been postponed to later in the year due to some COVID problems at Aledo. And it's Aledo and Timberview that lead the district as we play tonight. Both are undefeated in district play. Timberview 3-0. Aledo is 2-0 as their game with University was bypassed due to some COVID problems at Waco ISD. Second and third place belongs to, or make that third and fourth place belongs to Burleson and Everman, and those 2 teams playing tonight, they're both 2-1. Then you have Cleburne and Arlington Seguin at 1-2. And then University and Joshua at the bottom of the district standings at 0-2 and 0-3. Now the principal for University High School, Ricky Edison, has joined the group of the 2 head coaches and the athletic director, and Tom Downey, our referee, also there, trying to figure out exactly if we're playing football or not. We'll wait and see. This is the week that the district decided to attempt to decide on district champions because of COVID restrictions. They played in zones. So you have the number 1s scheduled to play each other, 2 and 3 playing each other, or the 2s playing each other, the 3s playing each other, and the 4s playing each other from those zones. If everything continues where everybody can continue to go to school, then they will just ignore the zone play and take whatever results we get from the end of the season. But the idea was to try to get some playoff qualifiers as early as possible. Now we're going to get the captains meeting at midfield. Captain for Joshua is senior Tyler Stone, a wide receiver. And the captain for University is running back Joseph Carpenter, also a senior. Tom Downey showing them that the coin has 2 sides to it. University appears to have won the toss, and they have declined the choice here in the first half. Joshua says, we want the football. And Joshua will be going from
University
left
is
to right.
Won the toss, and it's deferred to the second half. Joshua will be receiving the first half.
And we'll be going from left to right on your television screen. So after about a 5-minute delay for a discussion between the two head coaches, the athletic director and the University High School principal, we're going to get this game underway here at Waco ISD Stadium. Joshua will send back deep. Jordan Gomez on the near side and Cooper Moore on the far side. University, though, has not necessarily been kicking the ball deep this year. Doing the kicking for University will be Isaac Ramos, a junior. He's more of the pop-up style, trying to keep it from the return guys in the back. So those four guys at about the 30-yard line on the north end of the field will most likely receive the football. Now Moore and Stone change sides. Moore's on the near side, Stone on the far side, and they're moving up between the 10 and 15. Sure enough, it's a pop-up to the near side and a fair catch called for at the 36-yard line and taken there by Hunter Goolsby. So Joshua will have the ball first. And they'll mark it. Well, they haven't placed the ball down yet. I thought he caught it at the 36, and it does look like the 36 is where they're going to mark it. Joshua's only win came in the second week of the season.
We have an illegal formation on the kicking team. 5 yards will be added to the end of the kick. It'll be first down.
So University gets the first flag of the game for an illegal formation. And so that means Joshua will start at their 41. We have a full crew of officials tonight. 7 guys in striped shirts working the game. I don't think we've seen that much this year. Quarterback for Joshua is Noah Smith. Hands it off to Stone going around the left side, and Stone will be brought down between the 40 and the 45-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7. You've got Stone, Cooper Moore, and Logan Rice as wide receivers. The running back is Dakota Justice. The fullback is Justin Marshall. Marshall will line up anywhere from a wing to a running back. He's in the wings position right now. Smith back to pass and falls down, loses his footing back at the 36-yard line. So a loss of 8 on the play brings up a 3rd down and 15. See Smith just losing his footing there. He's working behind a offensive line led by the center, Quentin Corley. The guards are Cooper Zaleski and Eric Hernandez. The tackles, Bradley Gregory and Chris Haught. They're down from the 37. Smith with all time now whistles blow, and the play is
timeout.
Blown dead.
University
First
called charge, timeout of the half.
Apparently the defensive brain trust saw something there that they didn't like. Rodney Smith's assistant coaches include Antonio Miles, Mario Crane, Stephen Massington, Joshua Brown, Chris Edwards, Tom Price, and Sam Price. There you see the far side where the offensive coordinator, Eric Schoen, is talking to the Owl offense, along with the head coach, Gary Robinson. University's already used their first timeout. We're just 2 plays into the game. Joshua faces a 3rd and 14 from the 37. Empty backfield, back to pass, gets it away, and it's underthrown and almost intercepted. Defending there for the Trojans was Wandra Booker, a junior. Well, that'll bring up a punting situation from 37. Noah Smith does the punting for the Owls. I believe that's Bobby Montgomery back deep for University. Smith will kick it toward the far sideline. It'll go out of bounds. And University will get the ball with 10 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the first quarter, as Joshua goes 3 and out in a minute 22. The University gets it at their own 40-yard line. Check and be sure the starting quarterback, because they have used 3 different quarterbacks this year. It is Felder at the quarterback, and he hands it off to Joseph Carpenter, and that's kind of the bread and butter play for University, as Carpenter only gets a yard out of the play. The quarterback is Tydrim Felder, running back Joseph Carpenter, the wide receivers Jalen Jones, Bobby Montgomery, Julian Monreal, and Jalen Delgado. 2nd down and 9 at the 41. Stack the receivers to the right of the formation. They'll pitch it over to Carpenter. Carpenter looking for blocks from those receivers, trying to weave his way through and only get up to the 43-yard line for a 2-yard pickup. Bring up 3rd down and 7. Offensive line for the Trojans. Seth Vela is the center. The guards are David Childers and Isaac Franco. The tackles Felipe Gonzalez and Terrell Davis. First 3rd down situation of the night for University. Fake the handoff, the lefty back to pass, flush from the pocket, now throws downfield, complete to Jalen Jones at the 45-yard line. He falls forward in Owl territory, down to about the 42. 15-yard pickup and the first down of the game on the pass from Felder to Jones. 3 wides to the right side this time. Fake the handoff again to Carpenter. Up in the pocket, got time to throw, but it's a little overthrown. Might have been a little behind his intended target as well, as he once again was trying to go to Jalen Jones. Just a little too tall for Jones there. 2nd and 10. At the Joshua 42. Wide receiver on the far side is Nick Sanders, who's also seen some time at quarterback this year. Wide receiver at the bottom of your screen is DeDonovan Carroll. But they'll hand it off to Carpenter coming around the right side, and Carpenter is met and dragged down by Matthew Robinson. Carpenter gets it to the 38-yard line. That was a gain of 4 on the play. He's up 3rd down and 6. Carpenter has been the workhorse for the Trojans this year. Came in with 45 carries and 277 yards. Just a straight quarterback keeper this time by Felder. He'll take it down to about the 32-yard line. That'll be very close to the first down. They do call it a first down at the Joshua 32. Second first down in this drive, which started back at the University 40-yard line. They've already consumed almost 3 minutes of the first quarter clock. Again, the fake to Carpenter going long this time for the end zone, and it's caught complete for the touchdown to Donovan Carroll. For Carroll, that's his first touchdown receiving of the year. And a nice job of concentration there. It's good coverage there by Dakota Justice, but Carroll just fought him for the ball. Isaac Ramos on to tack on the extra point. And it is good. 7:35 left to go first quarter. University draws first blood on this 32-yard pass from Tydrium Felder to Donovan Carroll for the 6 points. Took them 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go 60 yards in 7 plays on that touchdown drive to take the early 7-0 lead. Most likely we will see Ramos with another one of those pop-up kicks. Now, University needs to make sure that they have the proper formation, so I think you have to have 5 on each side of the ball with him teeing it up on that. Not sure if that's a proper formation or not. I don't see a flag thrown. And once again, ball is caught on the near side, but this time trying to return it is Hunter Godzi. And Godzi will take it from about the 32 up to about the 38.
Ball will be spotted at the Owls 38-yard line.
Second series of downs for the Joshua Owls. From their 38-yard line. The University defense has Anthony Sardinetta at the nose guard. The tackles are Raul Zapata and Brendan Dupree. Fake the handoff in the backfield. Noah Smith going around the left side will be banged down at about the 45-yard line. Daryl Thomas there to meet him. Also there to bring him down, Isaiah Williams. Mark it at the 46-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play. Dakota Justice gets the first down of the night for the Owls. He also gets it into University territory at the 44-yard line. 10-yard pickup, the first down. Make the handoff to Justice. Smith around the left side this time. Will have first down yardage as he's dropped just inside the 35-yard line. Again, getting there to bring him down is Isaiah Williams. Mark it at the 34. That's a 10-yard pickup. And another first down. Hand off to Justice, breaks it over left tackle. Meets both Thomas and Williams around that side. Picks up about 9 on the play. Mark it at the 25-yard line. 26.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 23. The penalty will be half the distance for the end of the run. First down.
Did not see the flag on the play. That'll take it from the 25 down to the 10. It'll be first and goal at the University 10. Owls trying to answer the University score. Fake the handoff to Justice. Smith keeps the ball. Tracking around the right side. Gets across the 5. Over the shoulder into Raylan Scott. Trying to come around the right side. Takes it down to the 3. Apparently they marked it at the 12 a moment ago, not the 10. So they can get a first down. Trying to go straight ahead is Justice, and he'll be stopped at the 1. But he does pick up another first down. Well, they mark him at the 2. But 4 shots at it from 2 yards out. Smith hands it to Justice. Straight ahead running. Brought down from behind by Nathan Oliveras coming from his linebacker spot. Keep that from getting into the end zone. They do mark it for a 1-yard gain down to the 1. We're at second and goal. 7-0 our score. We're 4:40 and counting here in the first quarter. University trying to stop Joshua from tying the score here. Smith takes the snap, rolling around the left side, and will get around the corner and into the end zone despite the efforts of Darrell Thomas to keep him out of there. So Smith gets the TD from 1 yard away. Smith does the holding. The extra point attempt by Mario Miranda is good. 4 minutes, 24 seconds to go, first quarter. And we're all tied up at 7 apiece. Thanks to that 1-yard run by Noah Smith. Owls took 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go to 62 yards and 8 plays on their scoring drive to tie this game up. All of that on the ground. They did get one 15-yard penalty from University on a face mask call. Only 2 penalties of the game have gone against University for a total of 20 yards to this point. Ready to kick off, Nicholas McHugh to kick off for the Owls. University not expecting a deep kick. Catches at the 30-yard line. Got some running room around the left side and pulled out of bounds in Joshua territory. Nice job by Darrell Thomas to return that one as he found some room around the left side. They'll start off in the Owls' end of the field at the 48-yard line. Second possession of the half, of the quarter for University. Going up against a Joshua defense led by the nose guard Caleb Maples. The ends are Jonathan Ansley and Joey Kane. Showing a four-man front here. Pass in the flats, complete to Jalen Jones, but a flag thrown for
false start.
False start.
Offense number 70. 5 yards. Still first down.
Trojans behind the chains for the first time at 1st and 15. And back in their own territory at their 46-yard line. Not sure if that kind of looked like it was set up for a double pass, but they may have to put that play in their back pocket and use it later. Out from under the rush. Throw is incomplete. Got it at the feet of Jalen Jones, but he was under duress and just saved the yardage there. Made sure he didn't get sacked. Good job by the sophomore, Tydrium Felder, getting his second consecutive start of the year. And they have used Nick Sanders at quarterback, as well as Demarion Chambers. Sanders, also a sophomore. Now Carpenter goes in motion. Once again, we got movement on the offensive line.
False start. Offense number 64. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Now second down and 20. And it's back to the University 41-yard line. Well, they mark it at 42. Maybe that was a 47 a while ago instead of 46. Got to start grabbing some yardage in bunches here. There goes Carpenter again. They fake the throw to him. Trying to run it around the right side. Nice job by Felder to avoid tackles and get it back into Owl territory. Extracurricular activity there from Nick Madewell, a senior linebacker, at the end of the play. Wasn't necessary, but he got away with it without being said. Well, I guess he got punched in the face as well. So all fair and love in football. Pick up of 9 yards on the play, brings up 3rd down and 11. Staying in the pocket this time, throwing and completing it at the 41-yard line. And Donovan Carroll is thrown out of bounds by Hunter Godson. They mark it at the Joshua 40. They need to get to the 38, so it's 4th and 2 after that 9-yard pickup. And they're going to go for it here on 4th down. So looking for your first 4th down conversion of the game. Straight ahead goes Felder, and he'll have the first down and more. So he'll take it down to the Joshua 32-yard line and convert the 4th down. So the Trojans overcome a couple of 5-yard penalties. Take it down to the 33-yard line. So 7-yard pickup by Felder on 4th and 2. Keep the drive alive. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, still tied at 7 apiece. Carpenter takes the handoff, finds a little bit of sliver, gets away from some would-be tacklers. There is a flag thrown on the play as Carpenter crawls his way down to about the 21-yard line, but let's see the meaning of the flag back at the 32. See Carpenter get around and then break back inside, but it's coming back.
We have a chop block on the offense, number 70, number 75. The penalty's 15 yards from the previous spot. Remains first down.
Now 1st and 25 after that 15-yard penalty. That makes 25 yards in penalty in this drive alone that the University offense is trying to overcome. They overcame the first 10 yards of that. It's all the way back to the 48-yard line. They have to get to the 22 for a first down. Pass in the flat, complete to Jalen Jones. Jones gets a nice block on the edge and takes it inside the 45 down to about the 44. Just to pick up a 4 on the play. Second and 21. Good job of getting to the receiver quickly by Jonathan Ansley. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Score tied at 7 apiece. Trojans send 2 wide receivers to each side. Felder checks the sidelines. They'll go with the play. Take the handoff to Carpenter. Has time. Now flush from the pocket. Will be able to stay on his feet with a stiff arm. Gets down inside the 40 and down to the 38-yard line. A nice determined run by Felder. Picks up about 6 yards on the play. But it's still 3rd and long. Faces 3rd and 15. Make it 16 from the 38. Again, they have to get to the, well, they got to get to the 23, so it's 3rd and 15. Rolling to his right. He is a lefty, though, and underthrows his target. Looking for Jalen Delgado in the flat. So once again, University faces 4th down. They were able to convert on 4th down earlier in this drive. They're doing a pretty good job of eating up the final 4 minutes and 24 seconds of this first quarter. Three receivers to the right. Carroll, the lone receiver at the bottom of your screen, one-on-one with Dakota Justice. That worked for a touchdown for University earlier in the game, and they're looking for it again. Just throw it up for grabs, and Carroll almost comes up with it. There is a flag thrown on the play. Brady Baird got over there, Cooper Moore got over there from his safety position to knock the ball away, but let's see if there's interference called on somebody here. Maybe Dakota Justice pushed off. Here's Tom Downing.
Pass interference. Defense, number 1. It'll be a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So once again, the Trojans able to convert on 4th down, but this time by penalty. So get 15 yards from the 38-yard line, and it will be first down. Gary Robinson over there in the ear of Weedy Harris on the far side. He's not happy with that call. It's at the Justice 23-yard line. And a new series of downs for University with 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Handoff to Carpenter, tries to bounce it outside. No room at the end. Brought down there by Joey Kane along with Hunter Godzi. Loss of 2 on the play to the 25. Brings up a 2nd down and 12. Trojans do not have to run a play in this quarter if they don't want to, but most likely they will. Oh, and the flat's overthrown, intended for Armando Santa Cruz, a sophomore wide receiver, but just a little too tall for him. Stops the clock with 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. So at least one more play here in the first period. Rolling to his left, or to his right. The throw is completed to 15 to Nick Sanders, and Sanders will take it down to the 5-yard line. Picks up the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal when we start the second quarter. You see Nick Sanders take it down to the 6.
Joshua
A gain of 19 on that play. That ends our first quarter of action. 7-7 our score after the first 12 minutes. University scored on their first possession of the contest with a mistake-free 7-play, 60-yard drive that took 3 minutes and 3 seconds, scoring the touchdown on a 32-yard pass to Donovan Carroll. That came with 7:35 left in the first quarter. Joshua, though, on their second possession, tied the game, going 62 yards in 8 plays, took 3 minutes and 11 seconds off the clock, scoring on a 1-yard run around the end by Noah Smith, the quarterback. Got a little help with a 15-yard face mask penalty against University during that drive. That came with 4:24 to go. That's the last time Joshua's touched the football. University has kept the football since then with two fourth down conversions in this drive that started back at the Joshua 48. They've overcome about 25 yards in penalties. Part of that, though, made up with that 15-yard penalty a moment ago on the interference call. And now around the end goes Felder into the end zone for the touchdown. There is a flag on the play. So let's see the meaning of the yellow handkerchief. So he was able to dive over the tackle of Dakota Justice. The flag is at the 1-yard line. And it looks like they're going to mark it off possibly against University.
Holding offense, number 6. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Remains first down.
So a holding call against Yvonne Brett. And holding penalty happened at the 1-yard line, so they give Felder a 5-yard pickup, but then the holding penalty will take it back to the 11. It'll be first and goal at the 11. 12th play of the drive. Once again, it's Felder going around the right side. Loses the football into the end zone, and University's there to recover it for the touchdown. Johnny on the spot for the University offense is Tyerick Bernal, a sophomore. From his offensive line position, he will get credit for the touchdown. There you see him see the ball loose and get to it before the Joshua Owls can to secure the football and the touchdown for the Trojans. Nice job by Tyerick Bernal to be aware of what's going on. University wanting to be able to get the right personnel on the field. Marion Chambers has the snap go over his head, and it's going to be covered up by Isaac Ramos. So with 11 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the first half, University's lead will be 13-7. Thanks to an 11-yard run by Felder. There you see the recovery on the extra point attempt. We're going to give Felder the 11 yards, but the fumble recovery and the touchdown credited to Tyerick Bernal. Here's the touchdown again. You see Felder has the ball jarred loose at about the 5. The offensive lineman able to beat Jonathan Ansley to the football for the touchdown. Actually, I believe that was an 11-play drive that only went 48 yards. And it took 4 minutes and 40 seconds for University to get their second touchdown on the offense. Have touched the ball twice and has scored both times. So now Joshua will watch the pop-up kick, and it's a fair catch made by Daniel Terry. near the 40, and now we have a flag thrown in.
Flag on the play.
Maybe a little extracurricular after the fair catch. So we'll see what this flag is all about. I promise it's homecoming and not flag day here at Waco ISD Stadium. We've seen a lot of yellow laundry on the field early in this contest. Here's
Personal
Tom
foul.
Downey.
Kicking team. 15 yards will be added to the end of the kick. First down.
So from the 39-yard line, they'll mark off 15 yards, and that'll put it in University territory at the Trojan 46. And that's where Joshua will take over, trailing 13-7. Fake the handoff on the end around with the football is Robert Brown, a sophomore, and Brown will take it inside the 40 down to about the 38. Pick up with 8 yards on the play. Second down and 2. We have not seen much passing out of the Joshua Owls so far. I think we just had one pass attempt, and that was incomplete. Smith with the keeper around the left side. Nice job of stringing it out on the end by Jamarcus Bailey. Bailey doing a good job there, getting a little help from Raylan Scott. There you see Bailey stringing it out, number 11 there. Despite a stiff arm from Smith, he's able to keep him to just a 1-yard gain. It's 3rd and 1 at the University 37. New running back in the backfield is Mahdi Abdallah, and Abdallah is going to rumble into the end zone for the touchdown.
Mahdi Abdallah, touchdown.
Abdallah goes 37 yards for the score. First time we've seen him in the game. University defense hopes that's the last time they see him in the game. On to attempt the extra point is Mario Miranda. He'll put it through the uprights. And that'll give Joshua the lead for the first time in the contest with 10 minutes and 51 seconds to go on this run around the right side by Mahdi Abdallah. Joshua drive only took 53 seconds off the second quarter clock because he went 46 yards in just 3 plays, getting the touchdown on that 37-yard touchdown run by Mahdi Abdallah, M-A-H-D-I, Abdallah, A-B-D-A-L-L-A-H. He's a junior running back. Trojan trailing for the first time in the contest, getting the ball for the 3rd time. Ball caught at about the 26-yard line and brought to the near side as they set up the wall on this side as Donovan Carroll tried to pick up the wall but just couldn't quite get there and is a little slow getting up. Carroll trying to pick up the wall, but unable to do so. Jerry Williams and the training crew out to check on Donovan Carroll. He scored the first touchdown for University on a 32-yard pass. Well, that'd be a big blow if he's not able to return to the game. University's lone victory of the year came in the second contest of the season when they defeated Granbury here at Waco ISD Stadium by a score of 46-35. Then they had 2 weeks off as the game at Rudder was canceled and the game against Aledo was postponed before finally getting into district play against Arlington Seguin in Arlington. The University has the ball at their own 33-yard line. 10:51 to go. Handoff goes to a new running back in the backfield. That's Najee Drakes.
Ball carrier is number 28.
Saw Drakes last week for 1 carry.
On the 10 to the 2 more.
Picks up pretty good yardage here. Gets it out to the 42-yard line. A pickup of 9 on the play for Drakes. Brings up a 2nd down and 1. Could be a passing down. Jalen Jones goes wide to the far side along with Jalen Delgado. They'll hand it off to Drakes, though, and Drakes finds a cutback hole and gets it up to the 45 and picks up the 1st down.
Number 28 again, Drake on that carry.
3-yard pickup for Drakes, giving Joseph Carpenter a little bit of rest on this particular drive. Matter of fact, they'll say he got all the way out to the 46-yard line for a 4-yard pickup. And a new series of downs, 1st and 10. Again, 3 wides to the left, lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. Looking for that one receiver. That's Donovan Carroll, and he has the ball knocked away from him by Justice. I'm sorry, that was number 1. That was Nick Sanders, not Carroll.
In on the 10th, there's number 1, Justice. Ball falls incomplete. Moves up 2nd down.
We're back at the University 46-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Drake still in the backfield with Felder. He goes out in the pass pattern. Felder was going to throw it across the middle, but thought better of it. And now we probably have a holding penalty there in the scrum, trying to protect the quarterback.
Felder is knocked down in the backfield. Number 52 in the tackle. Johnson.
Consulting Gary Robinson on the far
Holding.
side.
Offense, number 75. That penalty's declined. We'll play 3rd down.
They declined the penalty because there was a loss on the play. Back to the University 44-yard line. So a loss of 2 on the play brings up a 3rd down and 12 for University. Already had conversions of 2 4th downs in their previous drive. They're going to convert 3rd down here. Felder will run for it. Tight roping the sideline. I believe he has a 1st down and more. I do not see an official marking him out of bounds until he's had the 1st down. So a nice job by Felder to convert on 3rd down and get it into Joshua territory. He was finally forced out at the 40-yard line, it appears.
We have a blindside block on the offense. The penalty will be 15 yards from the spot of the foul. It'll remain 3rd down.
So they're marking the blindside block off from the 41. And Joshua's into the field. So that was a 13-yard pickup, but then the block backs it up 15 all the way to the 44. And University's into the field, and it's still 3rd down.
Timeout. University. Second charge timeout of the half.
University uses their 2nd timeout. Joshua still has all 3 of theirs. We're just under 9 minutes left to go in the 1st half. Well, right now, if University would get out of its own way when it comes to penalties, it wouldn't have to work so hard to get it into the end zone. Their most recent drive had 25 yards in penalties, but they did get help on a 4th down on an interference call. I can recall maybe one penalty against Joshua to this point in the game. During half, I'll go back and see how many penalties University has collected here in the half, but I'm going to say it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 10. Felder on the roll will keep it and find some running room. Back across midfield and down to the 44 of Joshua. So he picked up 12 on the play. But he's still short of the first down by just, well, I take that back. They're moving the sticks. He did get the first down. Felder picks up the first down. They finally convert that 3rd down. Still have the football with the clock rolling. Fake the handoff, looking deep across the middle, has a man wide open. I believe that's the Donovan Carroll back into the game. Good to see him back on the field after going to the sideline after the kick return. He'll take it down to the 22-yard line for a 22-yard pickup. Make that the 3rd first down in this drive for University. Drakes has the football going around the left side. Slides by a couple of would-be tacklers. A penalty flag dragging behind the play. That's usually where you'll see a hold. See if we can pick the holding up
Offense
anywhere
number
along
70,
here.
10 yards from the previous spot.
Can't see it in the
Remains first
replay.
down.
So they're going to run it from the previous spot, which was the 22, which will take it back to the 32. It'll be 1st and 20. And once again, University having to reclaim real estate. Clock those set in motion, under 8 minutes to go. Felder checking the sideline to see if there's a change in the play. He'll keep Carpenter to the left of him in the backfield. He'll just follow Carpenter around the left side and has some running room. Nice blocking on the edge by Carroll and some great job of keeping on his feet by Felder, but we see a couple of flags thrown on the play. Let's see if it play stands. Looking to see if there was any infractions. Oh, there's a face mask. That's what was there, and that'll give us a little bit more yardage toward the end zone, but maybe half the distance. Well, they mark it at the 20. So he gets 12.
We have 2 fouls. We have blocking below the waist downfield on number 24 of the offense. We have a personal foul, face mask, on number 8 of the defense. Those fouls offset. We replay first down.
So we'll just replay the down. There you see the holding penalty. Nice job on the replay there, Leslie. Did not see the block below the waist, though. But we'll take it back to the 32-yard line and try again. Carroll, Jones, and Delgado, the 3 receivers on the far side. Nick Sanders, the lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. Make the handoff, looking to Sanders. Sanders open, has the football into the end zone for the touchdown. The Trojans reclaim the lead on the 32-yard pass from Felder to Sanders. See a little protest there from Dakota Justice, thinking that the receiver was out of bounds before he got into the end zone. There is no replay in high school football, so that one will stand. And Isaac Ramos on to try the extra point. This time he'll put it through the uprights. So with 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in our first half, University reclaims the lead at 20-14 thanks to this 32-yard strike from Felder to Sanders. Eight plays to go, 67 yards in 3 minutes and 39 seconds. And again, the University offense perfect on the night. They've had the ball 3 times and have scored 3 times. But they've certainly had to work for it, considering the penalties that they've had to overcome. Their first drive did not include any penalties. This last drive, they had a holding penalty, a blocking below the waist penalty. Had to overcome offsetting penalties on a face mask and a blocking below the waist penalty. They've had to work hard to get their 20 points so far. An attempt to make the fair catch is not good, and I believe University is on top of the football. I believe Jalen Jones has the football. As the ball went through the hands of Daniel Terry attempting to make the fair catch. That's a free kick, and University has the football once again. There you see Jones get to it before Daniel Terry can. Well, Trojans now with an extra opportunity to get some space between themselves and the Owls. They've had the ball since 10 minutes and 51 seconds remained in the second quarter. Now they have the opportunity to go 52 yards and run some more clock off while also trying to get it into the end zone. Empty backfield. 2 receivers right, 3 receivers left. Fake the pass in the flat, and straight up the middle goes Felder, and he'll get to the 49-yard line in Joshua's end of the field to pick up a 3.
Pick up as close to 4 yards on that play for the second down.
Caleb Maples from his nose tackle spot, one of the first ones there. Carpenter joins Felder in the backfield this time. I'm sorry, that's Drake's 28, who goes to the left side of his quarterback and goes into the pass pattern. And will finally make the catch down inside the 30, down to about the 25. Best of my knowledge, that's the first pass catch of the year for Drakes. He picked up about 24 on the play and a first down. Drakes gets the handoff this time and has a hole straight up the middle, up the hash mark on the far side inside the 15-yard line. Great job up front by that offensive line for the University Trojans. Seth Vela, David Childers, Isaac Franco all opening up a hole right up the middle down to the 12. Pick up a 13 on the play and another first down. Jump offside, free play. Felder gets it inside the 10 to the 5, heading for the end zone, and he is in. As long as that flag is against Joshua, the 12-yard touchdown run will stand. There you see Felder just kind of weave his way through traffic around the far side and make it inside the pylon.
Offside. Defense. That penalty's declined. Touchdown.
Felder gets the touchdown, his second of the night. University up 26-14 with the point after attempt to come. Ramos with a knuckleball that ends up a little short. So the score will remain 26-14 in favor of University. Thanks to this touchdown run by their quarterback, Tydrium Felder, sophomore in the end zone for the second time tonight. So they make good on the kickoff recovery by Jalen Jones, going 52 yards in just 4 plays and took a minute 50. Shortest drive time-wise for either team tonight. And the University up by 12. Nice view from the end zone here at Waco ISD Stadium, looking from the field house back toward the scoreboard. You got to believe Gary Robinson has his good hands guys out there now and making sure that they catch footballs that are anywhere near them. I noticed that Noah Smith, their quarterback, is now on the front line. I'm sorry, that's number 9, not 4, Tyler Stone, but he's one of their wide receivers, one of the good hands guys on the near side where the Trojans recovered the kickoff just a few moments ago. Fair catch made at the 31-yard line and controlled. And once again, that is number 32, Hunter Godsey. Seems like the Trojans have been kicking the ball to him most of the night. From the 32-yard line, Joshua has 5:22 to get it closer by halftime. Back out on the field comes the offensive line with Quentin Corley at center, Cooper Zaleski and Eric Hernandez the guards, Bradley Gregory and Chris Haught the tackles. Back to pass is Smith. He's going deep. Little underthrown and knocked away. Tried to get that to Tyler Stone, but Daryl Thomas was there with him step for step. You see it spiraling down, and good job by Thomas to get a hand on it. Second down and 10. Joshua came into the contest completing just 61 of 131 passes, completing just 46%. Right around the right side by Abdallah. We'll get it to the 35. Just a 3-yard pickup, third down and 7. Trojan defense looking for a stop here. They stopped Joshua on their first possession on 4 downs. Looking to repeat that feat here. Smith the pass, gets out from under a rush, flush from the pocket, running for his life, able to get around the corner, has the first down and into University's into the field, but fumbles the football, and the Trojans are on top of it. Looks like that Travion Frierson gets on the football as Smith had the ball knocked away from him right there. And Frierson gets on top of it. I believe it was Wandra Booker who knocked it loose. And University gets the turnover. They take advantage of the second turnover of the night, maybe. Get it with 4:29 left to go in the half, on top 26-14. See if University goes for the juggler here. Empty backfield. Last time they did this, the quarterback just ran with the football. Looks like we're going to have an offside penalty. Pass is in the flat, down to about the 44-yard line. It looks like there's a fumble on the play there, but again, this play's coming back. And will probably be 1st and 5, completed in the flat to Santa Cruz. See the ball knocked loose there, but again, I believe that one's all coming back.
Offside, defense number 55. The penalty foul in the free spot. Remains first down.
So it'll be 1st and 5. The ball will go to the Joshua 46-yard line. Again, Trojans offense has scored every time they've had the football. This is just their 5th possession of the night. Handoff goes to Drakes, finds a little bit of a cutback hole to take it to the 44 for a 2-yard pickup. Put a 2nd down and 3. Drake's got a couple of carries for 12 yards in the game against Everman last week. He's had about 3 carries and a pass reception tonight. Felder on the quarterback run around the corner, gets a little bit of a block. Will have the 1st down up at the 40-yard line. That's about all he was looking for, was the 1st down. Pick up a 4 on the play. Felder getting a little bit more comfortable at that quarterback spot. Again, he did not start the season as the signal caller. It was Demarion Chambers who started the first game of the year. Nick Sanders saw action at the quarterback slot, but looks like it's Tadrian Felder's job to keep now. Drops the snap, picks it up, looking to get rid of the football. Is able to pick up some positive yardage out of the play and gets it up to near the 45-yard line. I'll make that the 35-yard line. Made chicken salad out of that. See, he drops the football, looking to pass, but decided I'll just run this thing out of here and follows Drake's block. Gets it out to the 35 for a 5-yard pickup to bring up 2nd down and 5. Clock continues to roll with 2:20 left in the first half. University trying to get into the 30-point range before intermission. Handoff goes to Carpenter. Slides a couple of would-be tackles, but is finally corralled after a 2-yard pickup to the 33.
Number 55. Mayfield. Brings up 3rd down.
Trojans are definitely in 4-down territories. They've converted on 2 4th downs tonight. They converted on a big 3rd down on their last drive to finally score on the, well, that was next to the last drive, but they scored on the pass for the 32 yards. This pass in the flat is complete to Carpenter. With the pat drill, he's able to stay on his feet and get it down to about the 26. Down to the 26 he goes with the 7-yard pickup. Pick up a 1st down with 1:20 left to go. Rolling to his left, the more natural side to throw from, looking for an open receiver and tried to thread the needle at about the 16-yard line into Jalen Delgado, but we're also going to get a flag on the play, and that's normally where you see holding.
Holding. Offense number 70. 10 yards previous spot.
Yeah, I didn't see holding there, but then again, Felipe Gonzalez had his back to us, trying to keep Jonathan Ansley out of the play. It goes back to the 36-yard line. Be 1st and 20 at the Joshua 36. Like to at least get into field goal range if you could, with 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go. Two-back backfield, fake the handoff. Here comes the blitz from the blind side, and down goes the quarterback. Cooper Moore gets to him. First sack of the night. So he just didn't see Moore coming. Also got a little help there from Eric Hernandez. Takes the ball all the way back to the 44-yard line. That is a 24-yard loss. I'm sorry. That is a 8-yard loss. That brings up 2nd down and 28 at the 44. Rolling to his right this time, looking to pass. Just out of the reach of Santa Cruz, or excuse me, Delgado. Jalen Delgado, the intended target there. It's 3rd and 28 from the Joshua 44. With just 15 seconds left. Carroll, Delgado, one other receiver to the far side. Nick Sanders, the lone receiver on the near side, picked up by Logan Rice. Looking for the blitz. Not able to get out from under it. And goes down at the 43-yard line. Loss of one on, gain of 1 on the play. Brings up 4th down and 27. The clock is stopped. I believe Joshua's called a timeout. Yep, Joshua's used their first timeout of the half.
We have a timeout. Joshua.
It is 4th down.
Lost his helmet on the play. He must be out for one play.
4th and a bunch. You got to get all the way down to the 16-yard line to pick up a first down. You're at your opponent's 44. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Not sure why Joshua called a timeout, because all that does is give University the opportunity to throw a Hail Mary. Let's see what Rodney Smith draws up in the sand. Are we adding time to the play, to the game clock? Yeah, they looks like they put 5 seconds, or 2 more seconds on, so 5 seconds left in the half. Carroll, Jones, and Delgado, the wide receivers to the left side. Nick Sanders, the lone receiver, at the bottom of your screen at the 45. I'm looking for a throw to Sanders. We have a new quarterback throwing the football. That's Chambers, and Chambers is intercepted by Logan Rice, and Rice will take it back to the 40-yard line. So Demarion Chambers comes in to try to throw one pass and has it intercepted. And that's the final play of our first half, as University will go to the locker room with the lead ahead of Joshua by a score of 26-14. It is homecoming for the University Trojans, so stay tuned. Our halftime activities coming up next here on Waco ISD TV.
Welcome to the homecoming ceremony for the 2020-2021 school year. The students you see before you have been selected by their classmates and represent the finest in our school. Helping us tonight with our homecoming celebration will be last year's king, Jeremiah Stroop, and last year's queen, Jalissa Lewis. Assisting on the field are Jennifer Serrato, Senior Counselor, Troy Tenney, Senior Assistant Principal, Mary Oliveras, Parent Involvement Coordinator, Amy Brown, Lead Counselor, Alex Vaquera, Principal Secretary, and Renee Jacinto, College and Career Counselor. On behalf of Dr. Ricky Edison and the rest of the Trojan administration and staff, please help us welcome our homecoming court onto the field. The first member of our court this year is Nadia Berrigan. Nadia is being escorted by Margarita and Jose Berrigan. In school, she enjoys athletic training and plans on attending the University of San Antonio and majoring in kinesiology. Please give another round of applause to Nadia Berrigan. Our next candidate is Araceli Rivera. She is escorted by Father Rafael Rivera III and Mother Selena Rivas. Her school activities include playing softball. She plans on attending college to pursue her career in nursing and obtain a Bachelor and Master's of Science in Nursing. Please give another round of applause for Araceli Rivera. Next we have Zoila Salazar. Zoila is escorted by her mother, Virginia Vasquez, and father, Jesus Salazar Jr. Her school activities include playing softball and the school golf team, and she is also a dancer on the school drill team, the Highlighters. Plans for her future include attending the University of Texas at Dallas to major in early childhood education and minor in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Zoila Salazar. And our fourth queen candidate this evening, Litzy Villa. She is escorted by Abelino and Cecilia Villa. Plans for her future include going to college and becoming a forensic analyst. Please give another round of applause for Litzy Villa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our king candidates. First up is Abraham Ramirez. Abraham is escorted by Manuel Ramirez and Maribel Marquez. Plans for the future include attending college and graduating with a bachelor's degree. Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for Abraham Ramirez. Next up, Jose Angel Lopez. He is escorted by Maria Lopez and Jose Cordoza. School activities include marching band, jazz band, track, and cross country. Plans for the future include working in the drywall and playing for a Mexican band. Please give another round of applause for Jose Angel Lopez Flores. And next we have Jalen Jones, escorted by Mom Patricia Jones and cousin Lakeisha Jones. School activities include playing basketball and helping at the Trojan branch. Plans for the future include continuing to play basketball at the next level and look to start his own business. Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for Jalen Jones. And our final candidate for Homecoming King, Felipe Gonzalez. Felipe is escorted by Jose and Jessica Barrientos. His school activities include football and powerlifting. Plans for the future include playing Division I football and providing for his family. Ladies and gentlemen, give another round of applause for Felipe Gonzalez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your 2020-2021 Homecoming King, Felipe Gonzalez. Congratulations, Felipe. And joining him as your 2020-2021 Homecoming Queen, Miss Nadia Berrigan. Let's give our entire homecoming court and our newly crowned king and queen one more round of applause. Thank you all for coming to the homecoming tonight, and enjoy the rest of the game. Now let's tromp 'em, Trojans. They are led by Captain Ali Diaz, Lieutenant Alex Maldonado Esquivel, and Lieutenant Cynthia Zavala Hicks. The highlighter of the week is Liz Ramos. Tonight, the highlighters will be performing a palm routine to the Beyonce hit Crazy in Love. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your University High Steppin' Highlighters. And now, coming to the field, ladies and gentlemen, stand up and cheer for your sweepstakes award-winning Mighty Trojan Marching Band. Your band will now be performing for you for your listening delight the entire 2020 marching show called The Ritual, featuring solos by clarinetist Chance Cruz, flautist Galilea Olguin, and euphonist Augustine Jaimes. Your drum majors are Senior Drum Major Daniela Suarez, Assistant Drum Major Johnny Vivanco, and Assistant Drum Major Sierra Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mighty Trojan Marching Band.
Congratulations to the homecoming king, football player Felipe Gonzalez, and the homecoming queen, Nadia Barragan, crowned here during halftime activities of homecoming for the University Trojans. Halftime stats in favor of the Trojans, on top 26-14 at the half. They have 16 first downs and just 5 for Joshua. The Trojans have run 39 offensive plays for 278 yards and just 17 offensive plays for Joshua for 114 yards. Most of the damage has been in the air for the Trojans. 9 of 16 passing for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. On the ground, they've rushed 23 times for 114 yards. Joshua's yardage has all come on the ground, 15 carries for 114. They're 0-2 in the passing department. They fumbled the ball once and lost it. So each team has had 1 turnover. University's been penalized 10 times in the first half for 105 yards. Joshua just twice for 20 yards. And University has dominated possession time, 17 minutes and 36 seconds to just 6 minutes and 24 seconds for Joshua. And University gets the football to start our second half of play. Ball taken at the 25-yard line by Donovan Carroll, and he'll get it across the 35 and go out of bounds at about the 38. So 1st and 10 for University at their own 38-yard line. Leading rusher in the first half is University quarterback Tydrium Felder, 14 carries for 179 yards. Najee Davis came in for 4 carries for 28. Joseph Carpenter's had a tough night, just 7 yards on 5 carries. Quarterback Noah Smith, the leading carrier for Joshua, 7 carries for 37 yards. Well, here's University with Seth Villa at the center, David Childers and Isaac Franco at the guards, and Felipe Gonzalez, the homecoming king, and Terrell Davis at the tackles. And there goes Joseph Carpenter into the open, down the far hash mark, into Joshua territory, down to about the 30-yard line. Carpenter with his biggest gainer of the night. Gets it all the way down to the Joshua 31. A 31-yard run for Joseph Carpenter. 1st and 10. Again, Carpenter with the football. Works off the block of his guard, David Childers. Gets it close to the 25-yard line. They'll stop him at the 26 for a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5. Three wides to the right. Carroll, the lone receiver at the top of your screen. And it off to Carpenter again. Carpenter runs into a wall at the 23-yard line. Several Owls there to stop him. I believe the first on the scene was Cooper Moore from his cornerback spot. He did pick up 3 to the 23. That brings 3rd down and 2. Carpenter's been the bell cow for the Trojan offense this year. And this time it's the quarterback Felder getting the call. Bounces it outside across the 20 and falls down to the 18-yard line, but picks up the 1st down. Pick up a 5 on the play. And a new series of downs. Felder again the leading carrier in the game. His 15th carry for 84 yards. Trojans trying to take a 3-score lead here to start the second half. Carpenter, no room inside. Finally cuts it back inside, gets it inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. He gets it to the 13. That's a pickup of 5. His average is about 6 yards per carry coming into the game. That's 2nd down and 5. Isaac Franco doing the centering has done an outstanding job tonight. Got a flag thrown on the play downfield, and it was thrown after the runner was down. That was Carpenter. We'll see what the meaning of the flag is. Again, the Trojans penalized 10 times.
Number 70 of the offense. The penalty will be 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Well, the homecoming king once again gets called for holding. And I think just because he keeps contact with the guy doesn't necessarily mean he's holding him, but that's what they're calling, and they'll mark it back to the 19-yard line. So apparently the holding penalty appeared at the 9-yard line, so a gain of 4 on the play for Carpenter, but then the minus 10 on the holding penalty, 11th penalty of the contest for 115 yards. Give Carpenter 4 yards on the play. There goes Felder inside the 10, and he's loose and into the end zone for the touchdown. See some good blocking up front. Nice little head fake there and a little downfield block. Helps get Felder into the end zone for the 3rd time tonight. Waiting for Isaac Ramos to add on the extra point. And does so successfully. 8 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. University extends its lead to 33-14 on that 19-yard run by Tydrium Felder. He's just a sophomore, so Trojans looking for him to have success with this football program well into the future. Seven plays to cover 62 yards in 3 minutes and 20 seconds for the Trojans. Picked up 3 more first downs on the way to give them 19 first downs for the night. Got to believe that's the most first downs for the Trojans, especially since their game with Granbury, their only win of the year. Well, Joshua will get the football for the first time here in the second half. In fact, this will be the first time they've touched the football in quite some time from the 25-yard line. Unable to get far down the field is number 32, Hunter Godsey. They get it up to the 35. Joshua last had the ball with 4:29 left in the first half. Now they get it with 8:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Noah Smith hands it off to his running back, Dakota Justice. Justice gets about 5 yards out to the 40. It's just the 5th carry of the night for Justice for 31 yards.
Personal foul. Defense. Face mask. 15 yards from the dead ball spot.
So add 15 more to the penalty yardage for University. Twelfth penalty of the night for 130 yards against the Trojans, but they are on top 33-14. It marches it into University territory. Down to the 45. with the handoff to Justice. Justice finally brought down in the arms of Jamarcus Bailey. Down to the, call it the 37. Pickup of 8 on the play. Pick up second down and 2. Smith back to pass, going for the enchilada and able to hit his man for the 6. Tyler Stone takes in the touchdown pass. Just aired it out, hoping Stone could run under it. Sure enough, he does. Able to beat Wandra Brooks to the ball. 8th touchdown pass of the year for the Owls. Point after attempt put on the board by Mario Miranda. And with 7:36 left to go third quarter, it is 33-21 thanks to that 37-yard strike from Smith to Stone. A little help with the 15-yard face mask penalty on that 65-yard drive. Took all 1 minute and 4 seconds to get on the scoreboard in 3 plays. First completion of the night for Noah Smith, and it goes for 6. Now 1 of 3. For the 37 yards in the TD. Kick is fumbled, and Donovan Carroll's going to lose it. There to come up with it is Cameron Conklin, a senior. Kind of turnabout fair play as the Trojans got a fumbled kick earlier in the game. It helped them get more than a score advantage over the Owls. And now Conklin with the recovery here will give the Joshua offense another chance in University's end of the field from the 29. See if they go for the whole thing right here. Fake the pass in the flat. Once again, looking downfield, it's going to Stone again, and Stone has this one knocked away. Outstanding job by Darrell Thomas, who appeared to be beaten on the play, but knocked it out of his hands at the back of the end zone. Ball's on the money, but there you see Thomas able to knock it away, keep it from being a scoring play. Second down and 10 from 29. Hand it off to Abdullah. He'll try to break it outside, but he won't get out of the grasp of Isaiah Williams. Third carry of the night for Abdallah, and this one will lose yardage back to the 31, so he loses 2 on the play. First time tonight he's been negative on a carry. Brings up 3rd and 12 at the University 31. Stone, the lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. They're looking for him, but throwing the flat to Cooper Moore. First completion to Moore for the night. And I don't think that's enough for the first down. Getting to him quickly was Nathan Oliveras. It's at the 25-yard line. That was a pickup of 6 on the play, so to bring up 4th down and 6 at the University 25-yard line. They're going to go for it here. Down 33-21. Across the middle, wide open is Stone, and he's in for the 6. Don't know how you leave Tyler Stone wide open like that, but he's able to get open for the touchdown. 25 yards away. Joshua has struck quickly here in the third quarter. Point after is good. So Joshua has closed the gap to 33-28 thanks to this pass completion to Tyler Stone. The Trojan offense is going to have to go back to work here. .29 yards in 4 plays. Took a minute 35 on the drive for the Joshua Owls. Score on a 4th down conversion, facing a 4th and 6 at the 25. Trojans have to come up with the kick here. Again, a fair catch called for at the, well, no fair catch called for. Coming this way with it is Nick Sanders. Stays on his feet, gets a nice block at the 30-yard line, then finally pushed out of bounds at the 34. Sanders controls it, able to get around the corner. A couple of double-team blocks there, making sure that Tucker Waits, number 15, wasn't going to make the tackle. University with the football. Second possession of the second half. Starting this one at their own 38-yard line. Handoff goes to Carpenter, and Carpenter is hammered once he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Hunter Godsey's been all over the field for Joshua tonight. This time he's able to get there and corral Carpenter for no gain. Well, they're going to give him a gain of 1 on the play after the 39. Second and 9. Felder looking for an open man, gets away from the rush, and now will only get back to the line of scrimmage. And even that, matter of fact, he gets back to the 38, and that's it. Be 3rd and 10. Felder credited with his 17th carry of the night. He's the first player at the 100-yard mark, 102 yards on 17 carries and 3 touchdowns tonight for Tydrian Felder. He's facing a 3rd and 10 here. His team up by 5. Now we have University calling timeout as they were about to run out of time.
First charge timeout of the half.
So they use their first timeout. Trojans had the lead at halftime and extended it with their first possession of the second half. Go up 33-14. But 2 quick scores by Joshua on passes of 27 yards and 25 yards. Tyler Stone has gotten the Owls back into the contest. Down only 5 because University missed on 2 extra point opportunities. That is a pass on the inside to Carroll, and Carroll will take it down to the 48-yard line to pick up a 10 on the play. And we'll see if they'll mark that as a first down. wait to see if they're going to call this a first down or not. Tom Downey, our official, is going to bring the sticks over to measure. Looks like the sticks are on the University side of the 48-yard line. That's where the ball is. Going to be pretty close. One of the few times this year we've had the officials ask for a measurement. Since it's all the way across the field, they want to be certain by bringing the chains across. After they stretch the chains, short by a couple of lengths. Rodney Smith in there trying to show him, look, it's a first down. That's not what Tom Downey says. It's short by about that much. A pick up a 9 on the play, brings up 4th and inches. At the 48. As the tenth pass completion of the night for Felder out of 17. Now 10 for 17 for 173 yards. The Trojans had 2 fourth down conversions in the first half and have a fourth down conversion to get here at midfield. Running straight ahead and getting the first down is Felder. He's down on the ground before the fumble. He'll get it to midfield and pick up the first. About 2 yards on the play. You can see he's on his back before the ball comes loose. Gives him 104 yards on 18 carries. He's been the absolute workhorse tonight for University. Hold on to the football with 3:39 left to go third quarter, nursing a 5-point advantage. Felder again pushing the pile forward. May give him forward progress to the 47. Wait and see where they mark it. Big pile up there. People pushing and shoving, trying to get extra yards. Trying to make sure that doesn't happen is 43 Matthew Robinson. He does get the 47-yard line, so we'll pick up the 3. Second and 7. Well, whistle from the far side.
False start. Offense. Number 70. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Back in the University territory it goes. They have been picking on the homecoming king tonight. 13 penalties for 135 yards. Gonzalez has been guilty of about 6 or 7 of those penalties, according to the officiating crew. So it's back at the University 48. Second down and 12. They'll hand it off to Carpenter. Carpenter bounces it outside, stays on his feet, and we'll get that 5 yards back up to the 47-yard line. We'll bring up third down and 7. Carpenter's 12th carry of the night for 61 yards. Been a tough night for him. Receiver at the bottom of the screen is Armando Santa Cruz. Rolling this way, Felder. Linebacker blitzing picked up. Felder gets out from under everything. He gets down to the 38-yard line. Again, they're going to say there's a penalty on, or a fumble on the play. There you see a good look at the quarterback, Tadrian Felder, as he was basically horse-collared, brought to the ground from behind. He did lose his helmet. It was 55 that grabbed me from behind, Nick Madewell.
There was no fumble. The player was down. We have a personal foul, horse collar on the defense. 15 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down.
So he picked up 9 yards on the play. Then they add 15 for the penalty. Just the third time I have Joshua being penalized for 35 yards. Felder did pick up 9 on the play. And University in business, 1st and 10 at the Joshua 23. Carpenter has no room around the right side or left side. And maybe no gain on the play for Carpenter. Seen trying that side of the field. Down at the bottom of the pile, holding on to him is Langris, along with Matthew Robinson. So no gain. 2nd and 10. Felder looking to throw, quick slant, complete to Sanders, and Sanders is able to stay on his feet and go out of bounds after a 2-yard pickup. Maybe 3 out to the 20-yard line.
Bring up 3rd down at about 6.
Third catch for Sanders for the night for 54 yards. He's got a touchdown. Matter of fact, they give him 4 yards on that. Looking to pass underneath. It's complete to Delgado, and Delgado has it inside the 5, down to the 2. Picked up 18 on the play for number 18. And has University 1st and goal on Delgado's first catch of the night. First and goal at the 2. Well, play of the drive. Felder trying to stay on his feet, unable to do so. Down the arms of Cooper Moore. 2nd and goal from the 2. 21st carry of the night for the University quarterback for 116 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns for the sophomore signal caller. And that's going to be the end of our 3rd quarter. So they'll walk all the way to the other end of the field for the first play of the 4th quarter with our score. University Trojans 33 and the Joshua Owls 28. After 3 quarters of play, University Trojan offense has run 57 offensive plays for 400 yards of offense. Joshua, meanwhile, has run just 24 plays for 193 yards of offense. Joshua, though, able to close the gap here in the 3rd quarter with back-to-back touchdowns after University started the half with a 7-play, 62-yard drive to take a 33-14 lead. Joshua scored in back-to-back possessions, 65 yards in 3 plays, scoring on a 37-yard pass to Tyler Stone. Then they recovered the ensuing kickoff, which was fumbled by University, and took 4 plays to cover 29 yards, the last 25 on a touchdown pass to Stone. And that's where we stand at 33-28 with University trying to get it in the end zone here. Face a 2nd down and goal at the 2. Felder Trying to dive over the right side. Held short. Picks up 1 yard, and that's it. Now they have to try to score on third down.
Tackle brings up third down.
Looking for some blocks up front from Felipe Gonzalez and Isaac Franco and company. Also up front is Paul Monreal, working at the guard position on the left side. Going to go to the right side, and into the end zone is Felder for his 4th touchdown of the night. Nothing fancy there, just get the blocking done on the right side, and the quarterback walks it in. See if University decides to go for 2 here, as opposed to the extra point. And sure enough, they are, with the quarterback back out on the field. They only got 7 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to have to call a timeout if that's what they're going to do. Sure enough, they call the timeout.
Timeout. University.
So that's their second
Charge
timeout.
timeout of the half.
That was a 13-play drive for the Trojans that went 62 yards. They ate up the last 6:01 of the third quarter, plus 43 seconds of the second quarter. 6 minutes and 44 seconds on that drive. They've certainly been eating clock tonight. And now the two-point conversion try. Looking to pass to the near side. And the leap for Sanders, and he's able to come down with it. Pretty good defensive try there by Joshua's Jordan Gomez, but the taller Nick Sanders able to haul it in for the 2-point conversion.
41.
And University goes up by a score of 41-28. Got 11 minutes and 17 seconds to go. 41 points tonight for the University Trojans. Second most points they've scored this year. They had 46 against Granbury in their second game of the year. There you see the 4th touchdown of the night by the quarterback Tydrium Felder. Kickoffs have been an adventure for each team tonight. Each team has lost possession after a kick. This one's going to go straight down the middle of the field and taken deep at the 15-yard line, up the middle of the field, up to about the 32-yard line. So the first time tonight that anybody has kicked the ball deep, and Cooper Moore able to get a decent return out of it. Joshua will have it at about their own 33-yard line. Trailing by 13. Noah Smith, the quarterback, on the jet sweep. Coming to the near side and running out of bounds with it. I believe that was Stone. Yeah, number 9, Stone. Second time he's carried the ball tonight. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the play.
Second down.
Now Smith on the keeper around the left side. Outstanding play on the defensive end there by University's Daryl Thomas. He's had an outstanding game on defense as he shed the blocker and was able to make the tackle. Watch this. Good job. Outstanding job by Daryl Thomas. Marked the ball at the 45. Was a pickup of 4 on the play. And picked up a new set of downs. Smith the pass, complete for 11 yards to Tyler Stone. Knocked out of bounds by Thomas.
That is a first down now. Ball by the 45-yard line.
Mark it at the 45 in University territory. Smith on the keeper, tight ropes the far sideline and able to pick up some good yardage.
That is 4, that is. Smith.
We have blocking below the waist, more than 5 yards downfield. Penalty be 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Remains first down.
Just the 4th penalty against Joshua tonight, but 3 of the 4 have been major penalties. So that's 50 yards of penalties in those 4 plays. That'll take it back into their own territory. Back to the 44-yard line. They have to get to the University 35 for a first down. That's 21 yards, 1st and 21. Trojans jump offside. A free play maybe for Smith, looking to downfield, able to complete it inside the 30-yard line. Coming down with it is Ricky Dunn with his first catch of the night. There are flags
Offside.
at the 45. It is
Defense.
offside against
5
University,
yards
so
from
the
previous
play will
spot.
go. Will
Replay
stand.
first down.
And it's all the way down to the take that back. Apparently they was that an incomplete pass? Trying to figure out. Anyway, offside against University. Smith looking to set up the screen, now throws it off to Stone, and Stone's going to be ridden out of bounds near midfield. And once again, there's Daryl Thomas there to make the stop.
We have second down and 15.
Pick up a 6 on the play. 2nd and 15. Again, Smith back to pass, gets out from under a rush, but all of a sudden that rush is closed off by the offensive line. A scramble for the football. And back on top of it for Joshua is Eric Hernandez from the offensive line. Felipe Gonzalez able to close off the escape route. You see the fumble there. Hernandez able to get back on it. Loss is back to the 43-yard line. It's 3rd and 22. Smith under a rush, lets loose of it, and is overthrown. Intended for Logan Rice.
defensive pass interference. Number 20 of the defense.
Where is pass
It'll be 15
interference
yards
there?
from
That's
the
an
previous
uncatchable
spot.
pass.
Automatic first down.
They call pass interference on Wandra Booker. There, once again, I'm having difficulty seeing the interference there, or seeing where that pass is even catchable. And it'll be a first down for Joshua. And they'll have the ball at the University 42-yard line. 9:18 with the clock stopped in the fourth quarter. Fake the handoff. Smith keeps it around the left side. We'll take it down to about the 31-yard line for a pickup of 9.
It is a left ball, a first down. Ball will start at the Trojans' 31-yard line.
Maybe the most sustained drive of the night for Joshua. They've had a couple of quick scoring drives. They're trying to catch up to the Trojans. Once again, going deep. And it's complete to Tyler Stone for the touchdown. Third time that pair is connected for the 6. Stone was pretty well covered by Darrell Thomas, but just able to get a little further downfield than Thomas to make the catch. They score from 31 yards out. Extra point try by Miranda is good. So there's 8:50 left to go in this contest. Both teams still fighting for the victory, as Joshua makes it close again with this 31-yard bomb to Tyler Stone. Noah Smith, after being 0 for 2 in the first half, is now 6 of 9 passing for 115 yards and 3 touchdowns, all 3 TDs to Tyler Stone. There you see the third one right there. He plays and got some help on an interference call on a 3rd and 22. Cover the 67 yards. Do it in 2 minutes and 27 seconds. To 35 our score. 6-point game. 8:50 left to play. University's defense going to have to keep pace to hold the lead. Another pop-up kickoff taken at the 38-yard line. The Donovan Carroll gets it across the 40 up to about the 42. Dangerous not making the fair catch there, but Carroll able to hold on to the football and get about 5 yards out of the return. Adrian Felder, 12 of 18 passing for 195 yards. He's also rushed 22 times for 117 yards. He has 4 touchdown rushing and 2 touchdowns passing tonight. Hands it off to Carpenter. Carpenter finds some running room and gets it up to about the 48-yard line. Pick up a 6 on the play. Got Carpenter now with 67 yards on 14 carries. Trojan offense taking its time. Going to run some clock while they can with the lead. 3 receivers to the right. Sanders, the lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. It'll be Felder on the keeper. He'll carry a couple of Joshua Owls up to the 48-yard line in Joshua territory for a 4-yard pickup. And we'll see if they give him enough for the first down. That young man's going to sleep well tonight. They do give him the first down on the 4-yard pickup. Sanders, the lone receiver at the top of your screen. Hand off to Carpenter. Finds some running room back to the right on the cutback. Nice balance to wiggle his way down to the 42. Another 6-yard gain for Carpenter. Keep handing it to Carpenter at 6 yards a pop. You can run out the clock and maybe score one more time. They have to give it to him about 7 more times at that pace to get him into the end zone. Pass in the flat is complete. Getting around tacklers is Jalen Delgado. Delgado's second catch of the night. Gets it down to the Joshua 41-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd down and 3. Get to the 38 for a new series of downs. Looking to pass, throws across the middle. It is complete, has the first down. Once again, it's Delgado on the catch. Picks up the first down. Down to Joshua. I think he got to the 37. We'll double check. Yeah, he got to the 37. We'll pick up a 4 on that pass. 20th pass of the night for Tydrium Felder. He's completed 14 for 200 yards now. Trojan offense stays on the march. Carpenter has a nice hole over the right side, staying on his feet. Outstanding balance by Carpenter with Owls draped all over him. And gets it down inside the 25-yard line and picks up another first down. Good fight by Joseph Carpenter there. May not be his longest gain of the night, but maybe one of his most important. He got it down to the 23-yard line for a 14-yard pickup. He's now 13 yards shy of 100 for the night. Felder will follow Carpenter around the left side and get the ball all the way down to the 10. It'll be another first down. I don't know if they marked him short of the 10 or not. I believe they did, so they will be able to get a first down before the touchdown. Clock stopped with 4:51 left to go. Trojans holding on to a 6-point lead. We got a timeout as the Owl training staff is on the field to check on a player. Chris Seymour and Sammy Rios takes care of the youngsters for the Joshua Owls. They're out to give a look. Everybody seems to be okay. He's walking off the field on his own power. Nick Madewell, the senior middle linebacker, out for at least one play. See if the Trojans can take advantage of it. Got a 1st and 10 from just outside the 10-yard line for the Trojans. Trying to be up more than one score. Handoff goes to Carpenter. A nice hole, good cutback. Has him inside the 5 down to about the 3. Pick up a 7 on the play for Carpenter.
Ball will be spotted right at the 3-yard line. Will be 2nd down.
17th carry of the night for Carpenter. Now 6 yards shy of the Trojans having 2 100-yard rushers on the night, as the quarterback has rushed for 121 yards already. Carpenter gets the call, tries to carry players down to the end zone. The ball is fumbled into the end zone. Who's on it? They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line. That may be enough for the 1st down. Let's see on the replay. Actually, that was Kayvon Brett carrying the football, and the ball came loose after he was on the ground. So Brett gets it to the 1 and picks up the 1st down, and it's 1st and goal.
Need to put 3:43 on the clock, please.
Brett picks up 2 yards on his 1st carry of the night. He's in the backfield once again with Joseph Carpenter as his blocker out front. It'll be Brett, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Yvonne Brett scores for the 1st time tonight. Gives the Trojans a little bit more breathing room again. 1st rushing touchdown of the year for Brett, the senior running back. Trojans will just go for 1 here. Be up by 13. Isaac Ramos able to get it up off the ground and above the crossbar for the point after attempt. You see Britt gets the handoff and gets it into the end zone. From 48-35 our score, with the 3:33 left to go in the contest. And 48 points now, the most points on the board this year for the University offense, eclipsing the 46 they scored against Granbury here in week 2. A 10-play drive with no penalties within the drive. Started at the University 42, so it went 58 yards. It took them 5 minutes and 17 seconds. They continue to just eat up the clock here tonight. Their last 2 drives took over almost half of the second half. First down department, 26 for University and just 13 for Joshua. From the 10-yard line, Moore looking for a cutback, found a good block and was able to get it up to about the 34-yard line. Joshua has shown the ability to score quick. They had 2 quick scores to start this second half.
Dead ball, personal foul, number 34 of the kicking team, late hit, 15 yards from the dead ball spot. First down.
That is now 14 penalties against University for 150 yards. That's going to give Joshua some pretty good field position to try to make it a 1-score game again. Maybe make this thing very exciting in the closing seconds. Ball will be marched out to the Joshua 49-yard line, so they're just 51 yards away. Again, they trail by 13. There you see 3:26 left in the game. Looking to pass the ball, but now running with it is Robert Brown. Brown's second carry of the night. He'll get no yardage out of it. Kind of looked like Brown wanted to throw the ball downfield on a trick play. But University had it covered. Trojans not taken in by that one. Maybe they'd seen that one on film once. 2nd and 10. Smith rolling to his left. Finds a man open at the 40-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup and a first down. So he once again gets it to Stone. That's been his favorite target tonight.
It is a first down again for the Owls. Call up the Trojans 40-yard line. On the bench is number 25, Williams.
Got Stone with 6 catches for an even 100 yards and 3 touchdowns tonight. That one just almost intercepted right in the breadbasket of Wandra Booker, but unable to come up with it. Brings up 2nd down and 10 at the University 40. That breaks up a string of 6 consecutive completions by Noah Smith. 2nd and 10. Empty backfield. Smith rolling right, under pressure, throws off the back foot and is able to hit his target. And out of bounds at about the 12-yard line is Logan Rice with his first catch of the night.
All the way down to the, looks like the 13-yard line, actually the 11-yard line. It'll be first
Down to the University 11. That's a 29-yard pitch and catch. And Joshua trying to get closer. Matter of fact, they mark it at the 12, so make that a 28-yard. Rice's first carry, or first catch of the night. Stone trying to get around there. We see a flag down already, and it looked like someone was holding on to Darrell Thomas on that right side on the handoff to Stone on the jet sweep to the left. We'll see what Tom Downey and company say about this one.
Offside. Offense. 5 yards. Still first down.
Offside on the offense. Heard of false starts, lining up in the neutral zone. It's a new one on me. Pass to Stone. Stone out of bounds at the 13.
There's number 9, Stone on there.
He picked up about 4 on that play. He's 2nd down and 11. But for Joshua, they're eating up precious time. Just 2:09 left, and they're down 2 scores. Under pressure, Smith gets out from under it, being chased by Gonzalez. Finally gets the pass off, completes it to Ricky Dunn for his second catch of the night. Down to the 7-yard line to pick up a 6 on the play. Still 3rd down and 5, though. Owls back to the line of scrimmage quickly. The clock continues to roll with 1:44 to go. Hand off to Stone on the sweep to the right. Stone trying to get into the end zone will be tripped up and fall at the 4-yard line. He picked up 3 and be 4th down and 2 according to my stats from the 4.
Timeout. Joshua. First charge timeout of the half.
Calls their first timeout. They're facing a 4th and 2 with 1:29 left to go. Just 89 seconds left in the contest. University trying to hold on for their 2nd win of the year. Joshua trying to pick up their 2nd win in 6 tries. Loss tonight for Joshua would be their 6th of the season, which means that they cannot have a winning season, and that would continue a string of 24 consecutive losing seasons for the Joshua Owls beginning back in 1997. They have not won as many as 5 games in a season since 1997. A big play here for the U-Dog defense. Trying to stop Joshua from getting the first down or the score. Turn the ball over to their offense to run out the clock. Smith rolling, looking for Stone in the back of the end zone, and has him for the touchdown. 4th time they have connected for the score tonight. This one from just 4 yards out. Stone 7 catches tonight for 104 yards and 4 TDs. And that may be down to an onside kick. Joshua only will have 2 timeouts left. Point after attempt is up and good. So we got 1:23 left to play in this one. And we have a new score. It's University 48 and Joshua 42. Just 6 points separates the two teams. Eight plays to go 51 yards, and did it in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And now it's the Good Hands team up front for the kickoff, as University expects some type of onside attempt. With just 2 timeouts remaining for Joshua, I do not believe that University will have to get a first down if they can control the football. If Joshua's able to get the football, they'll have a chance to not only tie it, but take the lead with the point after. 83 seconds left between victory and defeat here. University looking for the ball to go over toward the Joshua bench. Here's the kick. Hasn't gone the 10 yards yet, and it hits a Joshua Owl before it goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line. The ball did not travel the 10 yards necessary, and the ball should go to the University Trojans in Joshua's end of the field. So a break on that for the Trojans. Going to mark it at midfield to say that's where it went out of bounds, and University will take it there, not unless we throw a flag for kicking the ball out of bounds.
Out of bounds. The touching was by a kicking team player, 5 yards from where the ball crossed the sideline. First down.
So it'll be at Joshua's 45-yard line, 1st and 10 University. And all they're trying to do is roll off the last 83 seconds. Joshua does have 2 timeouts. The Trojans want to get the clock rolling and use as much time as they can for each play. Now we have a whistle and a stoppage of play.
False start. Offense number 23. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Well, might as well get one more penalty in for the night. 15th time that University's been penalized for 155 yards. So to be behind the chains, 1st and 15 at the midfield stripe. Blitz coming. Felder runs out from under it and gets the 5 yards back to the 45-yard line. And Joshua
timeout.
Will call the timeout.
Joshua, second charge timeout of the half.
Give us a chance to catch up on some stats here. According to my highly unofficial statistics, University has run 68 offensive plays for 451 yards. while Joshua's only run 32 offensive plays for 283 yards. University has picked up 26 first downs to 16 for Joshua. University passing 14 of 21 for 200 yards. Joshua 9 of 13 for 158 yards. With 4 of Joshua's passes have gone for touchdowns. 2 of University's have gone for touchdown. Adrian Felder, 2 touchdown passes, 4 scoring on the ground for Felder on his 24 carries for 126 yards. He'll end up being the leading carrier in the game. Joseph Carpenter just 6 yards shy of 100 yards, but doesn't look like he's going to get a chance to carry the ball with an empty backfield here. Felder drops the football, picks it back up, will get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll bring up second down and 15 at the
Joshua,
50.
their third and final timeout of the half.
Well, Joshua takes their last timeout with 83 seconds to go. Make that 73 seconds to go. If my math is correct, University will just have to run 2 more plays. But it is, double check the sideline. Yeah, it's 3rd and 10. Be nice if they picked up the first down. They got to get to the 35-yard line to do so. They'll send 3 wide receivers to the far side. Sanders, the one at the top of your screen. Rolling that way is Felder, and he'll get spilled when he gets to the 46-yard line. A loss of 1. Brings up 4th down. And 11 at the 46. Trojans will let as much clock run off, and then University will call one of their timeouts. As you see, the game clock is under 40 seconds. It'll roll down to about 25 seconds left in the game before Rodney Smith will call the timeout. He calls it with 26 seconds.
Timeout, University.
Now being 4th down.
Their third and final timeout of the half.
Being 4th down, the clock will stop as soon as the ball goes down on a change of possession, even if University gets the first down. University needs an offensive play that takes 26 seconds off the clock. So Joshua still has a glimmer of hope here. Fourth down and 11. Nick Sanders in to punt the football. And to my recollection, this is the first time the University's offense is lined up in punt formation tonight. Brings it down and will punt it. It's a roller that heads toward the 10-yard line, inside the 5-yard line, and University will stop it actually at the 6-yard line with 16 seconds left to go. I believe that's the first 4 and out of the night for the University offense. And their first punt rolls 40 yards. And Joshua is 94 yards away from tying the game with a touchdown. (48-42) our score. Each team looking for their second win of the year. And if I was University, I would do everything I can to make sure Tyler Stone doesn't get loose. It looks like it's going to try to be a double pass, but they do get it to Stone on a pitch out in the flat, and he'll take it out to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 7 on the play. Brings up a second down and 3. He did get out of bounds to stop the clock, but only 8 seconds remain. Look for a lot of laterals here. Hail Mary, down the field, knocked away. 1 second remains. They'll get one more chance. Good job of coverage on Stone that time by the University secondary. One final play, 3rd and 4, facing Joshua at the 12-yard line. Play clock is run out.
Delay of game.
Got a delay of
Offense.
game.
5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Just the 6th penalty against Joshua tonight for 60 yards. So you got 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Smith will throw underneath to Stone, and Stone will go down at the 21-yard line in the arms of University's Nathan Oliveras, and that will do it. Our final score from Waco ISD Stadium, the University Trojans 48 and the Joshua Owls 42, as the Trojans go to 2-3 on the year, 1-2 in district play, while Joshua falls to 1-6 on the season and 0-4 in the district. I'd like to thank our Waco ISD crew who helped bring the pictures and descriptions of this game to you. Our cameras operated by Tyrell McSpadden, Jesse Maldonado, and little Jesse Maldonado. Leslie Ugaldi on replay. Will Burney taking care of the audio, and our director is Justin Sanchez. The executive producer for Waco ISD TV is Jesse Bateo. We leave you with words of wisdom from the coach Butch Hendry to greet every living creature you meet with a smile. Good night.